Poland, a NATO country, has directly engaged Russian objects in its own airspace. Poland confirmed that its armed forces downed drone-type objects launched during Moscow's latest wave of strikes. Prime Minister Donald Tusk said Polish forces deployed weapons against the objects after receiving a direct report from the operational commander. Deputy Defense Minister Cezary Tomczyk confirmed that Tusk was present at the scene of operations.
We are also dealing with an increasing number of various provocations by Russia and Belarus, both on the territory of the country, as well as, for example, the recent arrest of a Polish citizen, a Jesuit, on the territory of Belarus. This is a sign of very aggressive provocations. Therefore, due to the security of the state, we will close the border with Belarus, including railway crossings, in connection with the maneuvers of the West, on Thursday at midnight, from Thursday to Friday.
Defense Minister Władysław Kosiniak-Kamysz activated the territorial defense forces to carry out ground searches for drone wreckage. He warned civilians not to handle fragments and to report them to police instead. The Polish army listed 3 regions: Podlaski, Mazowiecki, and Lublin voivodeships, as most vulnerable to further incidents. Warsaw, situated in Mazowiecki, has been placed under heightened security. Military units remain fully prepared for immediate response.
During today's Russian strikes on targets in Ukraine, Polish airspace was repeatedly violated by drone-type objects. Ground-based air defense and radar reconnaissance systems have reached a state of high alert.
The threat forced major civilian disruptions. Warsaw Chopin Airport and at least 3 other airports were shut temporarily. A US FAA notice cited unplanned military activity related to ensuring state security. Residents were advised to stay indoors in affected regions. Polish air defenses and NATO jets were scrambled to respond. Social media posts reported US F-35 fighters flying over Lublin. The Polish military confirmed its ground-based air defense and radar systems were at full alert. International reaction was swift. US Congressman Joe Wilson called the incident an act of war, linking it directly to Moscow's use of Iranian-made Shahed drones against a NATO ally. The move, he said, underscored Putin's continued unprovoked aggression.
Russia is attacking NATO ally Poland with Iranian Shahed drones less than a week after President Trump hosted President Naraki at the White House. This is an act of war, and we are grateful to NATO allies for their swift response to war criminal Putin's continued unprovoked aggression against free and productive nations. Putin is no longer content just losing in Ukraine while bombing mothers and babies. He is now directly testing our resolve in NATO territory.
Russia has so far remained muted, with President Vladimir Putin denying any intention to attack NATO. But Poland's engagement with Russian drones has crossed a new threshold, signaling that the line between Russia's war in Ukraine and NATO's security is rapidly eroding.